And red, I love that red on her smile. And when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like her. She's got a beautiful laugh and big brown eyes. And when she sings to me, all my troubles pass me by. And when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like her.
Be just like Mom. On this Mother's Day weekend, we are so pleased to present 3 artists who combined all their talents in a special tribute to motherhood. They have just released a terrific new CD titled Mother. It's a collection of songs, lullabies, even traditional Irish chants. And for one of the musicians, it's a project that took on some very special significance. But I want to introduce you to the women here, the women behind the Mother Project, Susan McKeown, Cathie Ryan, and of course Robin Spielberg right here. And I guess you have a special guest with us this morning?
Well, we brought Valerie along as her first road trip. So
oh, that's wonderful.
She's here. I don't think she's in the studio. I'm not sure if she's here or not, but she's backstage.
Can you, and Valerie, of course, is your baby who was,
yes.
Who is, how old now is Valerie?
Well, she's 7 months, but her corrected age is 3 months because she was born very early, almost 16 weeks early.
And we have a story to explain who Valerie is and that special connection right now. When Robin Spielberg got together with Celtic music stars Susan McKeown and Cathie Ryan for their Mother project, little did she know the challenging turn her life was about to take.
In the process of working on it, I became pregnant. It was just really perfect.
Not only pregnant, but with twin girls, Robin was thrilled. Then, at just 5.5 months, she went in for a routine checkup.
My husband and I were shocked to discover that I was in labor, in the early stages of labor, so they say. I guess we didn't know enough to be scared.
Robin was rushed to the hospital. Days later, doctors were forced to perform an emergency C-section. The first girl didn't make it.
The nurse came in and asked me, do you want to hold the baby? And you're on morphine, you're on stuff, and I'm like, which baby? You know, like I was afraid to ask. And she's like, well, the baby, one baby's in intensive care, but the other baby didn't make it. Do you want to say goodbye? That was very hard, but I'm glad that I did that. I got to see her and say goodbye. Then our prayers really began.
The other baby had pulled through, but weighed a mere 17 ounces. Her entire hand fit easily through Robin's wedding band. Doctors gave her about a 10% chance. The Spielbergs named their daughter Valerie, from valor, to be strong. Indeed, Valerie would need all the strength she could muster as she clung to life through a jumble of feeding tubes, cables, and lung assist devices. There were dangerous infections, a dozen transfusions, a bout with pneumonia, and most dramatically, emergency heart surgery on her 1-month birthday.
That was very scary, and waiting in the waiting room was just torturous, but she pulled through, and almost immediately, turned around. It started to act better.
There were still struggles ahead, but the Spielbergs' optimism grew. For Halloween, nurses had fun dressing Valerie like a snowman, even if the tiny costume was borrowed from a Beanie Baby. Nurses also started noticing that whenever they played Robin's music, an interesting effect registered on all of Valerie's monitors.
A lot of times they were in the red zone or not in the proper zone, and we put the music on, and all of a sudden, everything was just where they're supposed to be. And it happened too often for it to be a coincidence.
The other babies seemed to respond too, so Robin's record company donated 50 CDs to the neonatal unit, where they are still in use today.
Can I hold your bottle? Can you hold it?
As for Valerie, she's home now, chugging her special high-calorie formula and tipping the scales at a hearty 10 pounds. And music is still a vital part of the program. When Robin's working on the piano, Val is almost always there, inspiring, delighting, even teaching her mom.
You don't know what you're made of, and one thing I've learned is that I'm stronger than I thought I was. My husband is stronger than I thought he was. And this baby is a hell of a lot stronger than anyone thought she was.
Backward, turn backward, time in your flight. Make me a child again, just for tonight. Mother, come back from the echoless shore. Backward, turn backward, tide of the years. I am so weary of toil and of tears, toil without recompense, tears all in vain. Take them and give me my childhood again. I've grown weary of dust and decay, weary of flinging my soul wealth away, weary of sowing for others to reap. Rock me to sleep, mother, rock me to sleep. Mother, oh mother, my heart calls for you. Tired of the hollow, the base, the untrue. Many's a summer, the grass has grown green, blossomed and faded, our faces between. Backward, oh backward, time in your flight. Make me a child again, just for tonight. Come from the silence, so long and so deep. Rock me to sleep, mother, rock me to sleep.
And now we want to formally introduce everybody. This is Cathie Ryan. That was so beautiful. And we have, of course, Robin Spielberg, Mom in Green, back on the piano. And Susan McKeown is here with us. Hi, it's so good to have you here. Now, Susan, the next song you're going to sing for us has a special meaning on Mother's Day.
That's right. My mother passed away quite a while ago when I was a teenager. So this is a song that I wrote with a lot of my memories of her. In fact, today is the day for motherless daughters. There's an organization just for people like me whose mothers have passed away. And that's today.
Well, you're never motherless. She's in heaven watching.
That's true. I believe this is the record that I made for her because I thought it was the kind of record she would have liked.
Well, let's hear it. Thank you.
Well, would I sit under a shady tree and remember what my mother told me? In the garden where as a girl I ran free, in the garden she tended carefully. There with the beauty, the briars and the thorns, for the way on which all women were bound. From the garden I watched the world and hoped that it could be a better place for a little girl.